I've had more than a few careers in my lifetime, and I've definitely met my share of good people. So over the last decade, I've been putting much of it down on paper, spinning out many novels. So it's no secret that I love the outdoors and writing about adventures. I just never thought I would marry a girl that was such a thrill seeker. And being a Southern girl, off-roading and mud riding is a common adventure. One of those good people I've met has taken off-roading to a whole other level. And once Alicia found out that I knew him, well,
Listen, there's fuel pump on out right there. Yep. Get out and I got you. Got it.
Get in.
Yeah, stay right where you at.
everybody okay?
Yeah.
I'm worried about Michael.
We'll put that on. Yeah.
So buckle up, keep your hands and arms in the vehicle at all times, and hang on. This ride is going to be one crazy adventure.
Here we go.
We are Lee and Alicia Ducote.
I'm an author and novelist who likes to write romance and adventure.
And I am an outdoor adventurist who likes to drag Lee along with me.
Together, we travel all over the country and search for those off-the-beaten-path adventures that don't cost a fortune, with the hopes to inspire others to get out and find their own adventure.
So gear up, grab your backpack, and come go with us as we search for that next crazy adventure.
And maybe find a little romance along the way.
Ryan Webb is the owner of Kryptonite Customs. He builds two main types of vehicles out of his shop. The rock crawler, which is made to go over huge boulders, and the rock bouncer, which is what I'm really interested in. It produces sheer horsepower that is made to go up a mountain as fast as you can. Once Lee told me about Ryan and what he did, I all but forced him to take me to his shop.
Hey Ryan, what's up? How are you?
What's going on, man?
Good. This is my wife,
Hey
Alicia.
Ryan,
How are you?
nice to meet you.
All kind of fabrication brackets.
And not just to see his place, but to ask him to take us on an off-roading adventure.
So this is your tire?
Yes, USD sticky tire.
USD sticky tire.
Yep.
What size is this?
46, 15, 17. 46 inch tall, 15 wide, 17 rim diameter.
Oh wow.
But it will bite and grab anything. It's sticky, real soft.
Yeah.
So Lee told me that your team won King of the Hammers. Is that the trophy?
That is the trophy.
That is cool.
What you got in the back?
Come see.
All right. Is it like tied up people or something?
Yeah.
Ryan works on Jeeps and 4x4s, to the most extreme off-road vehicles in the industry. And after seeing his shop, I was itching to ask him to take us out. Little did I know, Lee had already asked him to join us for this episode.
You volunteered to take us rock crawling.
Yeah.
And so can we take this guy right here?
Sure.
All right, and where are we going?
We'll go to Wolf Caves, Mason, Texas.
Okay. And all you buddies are coming?
Yep, they'll be
So
there.
there'll be several rock crawlers out there, correct?
Right.
Through the years of filming adventures, Lee and I have met many people. And with Ryan and his team taking Lee and I rock crawling, I couldn't help but think about our friends Scott and Brittany Glover. This would be right up their alley. Scott and Brittany, who own Mid-America Flight Museum, had joined us on A&R once before, and once I called them, they were in. Plus, they volunteered to fly us down in their DC-3, an aircraft that is part of their museum. We left the museum in Mount Pleasant, Texas, and flew to Mason, Texas, where we were met by Kurt and Curran Epler. They own Wolf Caves, which is a 430-acre trek of nothing but sheer rock crawling, and some of the best in the country.
Let's go.
Do it.
Located 8 miles west of Mason, Wolf Caves is on the western edge of the beautiful Texas Hill Country. While access in a stock Jeep may be fairly limited here, they do have miles of trails that are suitable for more modified Jeeps. My heart started pumping out of control once we pulled in to see Ryan had lined up all the crawlers. These machines take months and sometimes years to build, and what was displayed in front of us was some of the finest in the rock crawling world.
Welcome to Texas. Hey, what's up? How are you
Missed
doing?
you, missed you.
I want to introduce you to our friends Brittany
I'm
and Scott
Brittany.
Glover.
Ryan, I'm Scott. Nice to meet you.
Texas, we understand, has some big hills.
They do. You ready for it?
I'm ready for it.
We're ready.
Ready to go.
Ready?
Ready? Yeah.
And of course, Lee being all slick, conned Ryan into letting him drive, which put me in the back seat. Not exactly the start I was hoping for. With the convoy of crawlers behind us, we headed out to conquer the biggest and steepest trails Kurt had to offer. And of course, being from Louisiana, we rode in the purple and gold one in celebration of a certain national championship won in 2020. With Ryan instructing, Lee conquered T-Rex Trail, Death Valley, Flag Hill, and Psycho Path before swapping out with Scott. Our cameraman and myself jumped in the back of the Cajun Cadillac, and this turned out to be more than we expected.
Listen, there's fuel pulling
Yes.
out right there.
Yep.
Get out and I got you. Got it. Yeah, stay right where you at. Yes, go ahead and come out the top. Or come out right here by me. Yeah, go ahead. Go. Let me
I got it. Okay. I'm worried about Michael.
put that ice
Yeah.
Mike, yeah,
All right, you good, Michael?
Bob, you okay? Yep, I'm good. Got
Come on down.
Get you coming out of there. You're covered with gasoline or hydraulic fluid. Yeah, it's hydraulic fluid. Climb up over the top, Jim Bob, and come out the front here.
come out the front.
Come out the front right up here, Jim Bob.
Can I go through here?
Yeah, you go step through here and just bring your butt through.
Now,
And once Jim Bob was out and Ryan moved in with the winch, we straightened out the Cadillac and went back to crawling. Though our cameraman Michael was a bit shaken up, it never fazed any of the other team members. Just another day crawling. Lee quizzed Ryan about each crawler that he had worked on and made a comment that they all sounded different. Ryan explained that Rodney and Richard's machines were built for racing and were extremely fast. And if you know me, I like things that go fast. So I challenged Lee to a race with Rodney and Richard behind the wheel. These two machines are designed to race across deserts and of course King of the Hammers. Nothing like flying across a field at speeds that top out at 90 miles an hour.
Thank you so much for having
Yes,
us
sir.
out. We
Yeah.
appreciate it
Yeah,
so
it's
much.
awesome.
So,
Thank you.
guys, thank
It was
you
awesome.
so
Yeah,
much.
awesome.
Ronnie, it's great to meet you.
Yeah,
Nice
pleasure to see you.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
I'm gonna be one of the crew.
Good of the crew.
Hang on, let me put my glasses on because I'm gonna hug Scotty.
Glad to have y'all here, man. It was good.
Thank you so
Glad
much.
to add the romance.
That was the romance.
It's not bromance, all right?
This was an incredible weekend that will definitely go down into the books. From beating Lee in a 5-lap race running 90 miles an hour, to rolling over on Psycho Ward Trail, and just enjoying time with friends sitting on a mountaintop. It was a blast. As we flew off, I was able to lean over and tell Lee that Ryan promised me a seat in his 1,000 horsepower rock bouncer named Agnes. We said goodbye to Scott and Brittany, and then we packed up our camper and headed to Arkansas. The guys gave Lee a hard time about our retro camper, but he only laughed it off. Truth be known, I picked out our camper and we both love it.
Hey, we're here at Hot Springs, Arkansas, and we're at ORV Park.
Yep.
And that is an off-road park. It's a huge park here. You got rock bouncers, you got rock crawlers, you got side-by-sides, dirt bikes. I mean, this is just, there's RV parking everywhere.
It's a really cool place. If you've got an off-road vehicle, this is like your destination.
So what do you think?
Well, I don't know what to think yet. We just climbed in. That's a lot of horsepower.
This is it.
So our little first experience is in the back seat. That's all right. I'll get in the driver's seat. You watch.
It all started in the back seat.
Ryan drove Lee and I out to show us the hill that I would be racing up. It wasn't a hill. It was the side of a freaking mountain.
All right, I know we just started this, but this is crazy.
Awesome. I'm kind of speechless right now. So when you do get in trouble, do you let go of the wheel or do you hang on to it? What is safety precautions when?
Well, yeah, when it all goes south, yeah. You just cross your hands, grab your belts and just cross your arms.
Okay.
And
Just
hang on.
Hang on.
Hang on.
We've called the insurance company and she's up to date and ready to do this, so we're all good.
Thank you.
And it's normal, it's hot. We can't do nothing but film in hot weather.
Well, we live in the South. That's just the hazard pay right there, It's just...
I tell you what.
But don't be scared of it. This is nothing but a vehicle.
Yeah.
All this stuff is to protect you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I feel like I'm in the belly of the beast. Like I'm...
Not
you know
really.
what I'm saying? Like,
Not really.
You ready for this? Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, wait. Do I need to put my hair up yet?
Talk back.
Talk back. Once it's on, I need it loud, right? So I can hear it. Yeah. Okay.
How was it?
Oh my gosh, I love her. She can come home with me. I love this already and I hadn't even climbed my first hill yet. So we're at an off-road park out in the middle of the hills of Arkansas, mountains of Arkansas, right? And I'm about to take Agnes, or Agnes is about to take me, one way or the other. We're going to the top
of that hill.
I say we suit up. It's, you know, Arkansas hot right now.
It is hot.
All right, here we go.
Let's get the show on the road.
I'll be talking to you the whole time. You ready?
Yeah.
Hit it.
Crazy. I just crashed the drone. Oh my gosh. I gotta go fetch the drone. I'll see you back down the hill.
How is that?
Kind of slow.
Oh, I can go faster.
Back up, back up. Don't be scared, drop the hammer.
How'd you like that?
Right here.
How'd you like that one? Woo! Yeah, that's called dropping the hammer right there.
Oh my gosh.
I want one. I want one bad.
No, can't afford it. Can't afford my drone that I've crashed twice trying to film you. Holy bleep.
I'd like to thank my sponsors today. Kryptonite Customs, McCormick Oyster Company, Alicia Ducote, author,
And filmer.
Agnes ran great. Man, we took that hill like ain't nobody's business. I'm hooked. This is incredible. This is real off-road. This is dropping the hammer, going up something that gravity tells you no, you're not supposed to go up that hill, but you do it anyway because you got 1,000 horsepower in this sucker. I'm shaking. Look at my hands. I'm shaking because that is horsepower. That's the real deal. I have done a lot of extreme adventures, but this one takes them all. I drove Agnes back to base camp, and during that 15-minute drive, my adrenaline never came down.
Ryan, thanks for having us out. We appreciate Kryptonite Customs, and man, I'm gonna tell you, y'all have got an incredible sport. I mean, we've been off-roading on four-wheelers or side-by-sides, but this is a little bit different. This is about as extreme as you can get in off-roading.
It is.
You and I have talked, and this isn't a surprise question or anything, but you guys won King of the Hammers in 2018. Is that correct?
Yeah.
With my dad, he'd have wanted us to race.
Sure.
Yeah.
So he ended up driving for me, and ended up winning. So it's pretty awesome.
It is probably one of the sweetest victories. I remember I was with a friend, and he turned to me and he was like, "Man, Ryan's dad passed away, but they just won King of the Hammers." And I was thinking, what a sweet victory to honor your father,
Right.
Guys, check out
Wait a minute. One more thing.
Okay.
Let's get all the guys that made this happen this weekend.
All right,
we can
come
get
on.
all of them in here.
Yeah. These guys right here is special crew. They have made this weekend absolutely one to remember. I feel like they're kind of all family now. When you get to drive one of their cars, it's your family all of a sudden. So, man, thank you guys for letting us hang out with y'all this weekend. And
Well, guys, check out Kryptonite Customs. Go on the website, look them up. If you want to get involved in this sport, these are the guys that can hook you up and get you rolling with more horsepower than you could possibly imagine.
Or
so
a set of USD stickies. Put it
There
on the
you
rig.
go.
there you go. There
You
it
gotta
is
get
right
rid of
there.
some of these tires.
So what do you do after a dusty day of rock crawling and rock bouncing? You challenge professional drivers to another race. I'm pretty sure Aaron slipped the guys running the track a 20 because we raced. And of course, Rubbin is racing. If you want the most extreme off-road experience, you have got to try out rock crawling. Go on the internet or call some of the ORV parks throughout our country to find people who will take you. Not everyone gets to race a rock bouncer, and I assure you Lee was much more nervous than he appeared. Not worried about me, but worried I was going to flip Agnes, which cost around $250,000. At the end of the day, we made new friends, hung out with old friends, and of course got to see that West Texas sunset. So until next time, get outside and find your adventure.